What's going on, everybody? James here, retoptionagency.com, 21 years selling on eBay. Well, today I had basically my theory backed up. Finally, some answers, a little bit of answers as to what's going on with the eBay website and the problems. So, Saturday had a great day. And then ever since Saturday, I've been dropping. When it goes over 3 drops, I know something's wrong because eBay's, like I said, the graph should look like a roller coaster. So when it goes over 3 days in one direction, something's wrong, something's breaking down, or something's coming back together with the site. That's always been my theory. Another theory I've always had is it never feels like all my items are being seen all day, every day, except for last Saturday and last Thursday. Those days, everything was selling consistently, not just, there was a variety. Cassettes, CDs, toys, shirts, clothes, shoes, a variety of stuff. When things are off, I'll sell like 80% media, and I'm like, what? Why haven't any shirts sold today? That makes no sense. Or, with the amount of items I have up, if you're new to my store, I've got 40,000 plus items up over, and then I have them all 20,000 more duplicated on 9 more eBay websites. So have over 165,000 items available out there for purchase. But there's always something wrong with what feels like a server issue. And of course, we've had those issues where errors will happen and it'll say the server is down and what have you. So I called in today because halfway through the day, I should be sitting around $500. I'm at $150. Red flags, something's wrong. My items are not being seen, not being shown. It's not good. Of course, it's still showing, your numbers will still show you're getting the impressions, but those numbers clearly do not indicate the issues that are going on. So I finally talked to somebody who gave me some answers, thankfully. And I gave him my theory, and he said it makes sense. Before I even gave him my theory, he was telling me some of this stuff. So, first off, I didn't go into the details. A recent update they did totally trashed the site. I didn't ask him if that was yesterday, what day that was that update went live, but he said it totally screwed up this website. I can't remember his exact term, but I took it as either said trashed or messed up or something like that. So I'm like, all right. So they're working on that. And I actually called them because of the item specifics issue where item specifics are deleting themselves, etc. And that is a known issue they're working on. He also went on and told me when I was talking about my theory about the servers, he told me that makes total sense. I'm like, he goes, the San Jose and the Salt Lake City servers crashed. Boom, gone, done, I guess. Totally crashed. So he understands that, he says, it makes sense when I explain to him that my items are not being seen. It feels like they're on different servers and I'm, being stifled or whatever. And so made sense to him. And then he told me those server issues and that. And I'm like, now we know some answers. So they're not just server issues. They're literally servers totally down. And now, like I said before, I don't know how tech works. So I don't know if things still jumping back and forth from servers that are crashed or down or whatever. I don't know how any of that works. So those theories are way over my head on how all that works. But the theory that my items and or your items are not being seen, and my limited tech info would say, if all your items are on one server, like if you got 200 or maybe even 2,000 items and that's all you have in your store and they're all on one server and that server at that day is crashed, totally down, you're not going to get no sales because nobody can see your stuff. The only thing that's saving me is I've got so many items out there. When all my items are being seen, I will have $1,000 to $1,500 days. When they're not, today I'm looking at a $400 day if something doesn't change. And that's with 40,000 items just up on the US eBay website. So if you've got a fraction of that, 10% of that, 1% of that, there's a good chance you're not going to get any sales because nobody's seeing your items if they're on one of these crashed servers. So at least we got answers. Hopefully you would think that it's being addressed. How long it takes, I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, I don't know. But at least I've got some final concrete answers on my theories, that my theories are facts, and that's pretty much what's affecting us. So, and being that they're over there, I wonder if like people in the East Coast, if they're not having these issues, because then maybe they're on servers on the East Coast and there's no issues there. And anything on the west of the Mississippi, they're on some of these crashed servers and you're going to feel it. Oh, theory there. I don't know how the servers divvy up things. Which would make sense too why I'm not getting many sales on the international websites. Because if a server's, say, going up and down, that means the item's indexing. And I told them about my indexing thing too that's been going on all year long, is when I list 10, 20 items, my number will drop instead of rising. And it'll drop up to 1,000 items and then slowly work its way back up. And he actually said there are other people calling in complaining about that also. I'm cool. It's been going on for me for a year. I just never said anything. So he put that in too, put me on a list of that's going on. So hopefully they will get this stuff fixed, because at least now we have some rock solid answers of the issues that are going on. And that at least makes me feel better, that I'm not guessing, because not knowing is the worst feeling. Not knowing why, what's going on. I feel like it's you. It's not all us. So all I can say to end this video is keep listing. List, no matter what. Try not to let no or lack of sales affect it. There are issues. There are servers that are crashed. Keep listing. Once they're working, your sales will shoot up. It's the only thing I can say. That's it. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Later.